What's going on, guys? Alright, so this is the M2C bash test. Going to test this chassis out and see if it holds up. I was surprised to get that dog bone bend last time, and try not to see that again this time. But I'm actually going to go out of my way to replicate it. I'm going to try to land on my rear end. I'm going to try to not be so good at landing, which, you know, I pull off a lot of landings, but I'm going to actually try to butt bump them and nosedive them, and I probably ain't gonna start that right away because, you know, I may break something, and I want to get a little bit of time with it. So I'll probably go ahead and do some normal jumps and do my normal thing. But who knows? You know, I take chances at that point, and I could break it. Not even trying to, I could come down nosediving like I have, or you know, on the rear end, and wind up testing it, you know, not on purpose. So we'll see how that goes. I'm about to get started on it though. I got plenty of daylight. Gotta set my throttle parameters. I'm gonna trigger. Ah. Having issues, guys. Something's not right now with this truck. I don't have any power. I just hooked it all up. I just need to make sure I don't have anything hokey going on here. My power is definitely cut right now. Oh wow, that would be why. I have solder literally coming off this thing, so now I got to rewire this thing. I'll cut it off and I'll put a new one on. But why is that so hot like that? I've always had a problem with this connection coming apart, just always on that one. These ones seem like they were fine, but there is literally solder right there. I just flicked off from that point being so hot it melted. I mean, the ESC is really hot, and again, that's because I'm running on 2 wires, so this must have just been a bad connection after it came apart last time. I had an issue with it last time that I didn't edit into the video because it was really pointless. I plugged it all back in, thought it was good, but apparently it wasn't. So looks like I will be probably soldering this. There's enough wire there. I'll resolder it, and you know, I haven't had a problem with this setup yet, so it clearly has something to do with the fact that it came unplugged halfway on me last week and then fully unplugged, and everything was so hot when I went to go touch it. So that's the last time I drove it. And this thing, to be honest with you, this thing is blazing right now, and I mean, Christ, I've only been driving it like 5 minutes, if that. I mean, if that. So, you know, I could tell something wasn't right. I could tell it didn't have the power. So, whatever that's about, cuts my run short. So, disappointing M2C test here. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna blame the truck on that. That was something that I should have addressed, I guess. I put some tape on it and thought they were together, but I don't know how great that connection was because it got so hot last time and it had all that adhesive on there from the last time I had taped it because the shrink wrap came undone. It came undone behind the shrink wrap on me, and it melted all that stuff to it, so it was all hard on there. And I think it got on the connection. I don't think it was a very solid, you know, connection to connection. So, I mean, you can actually see it took the end right off of it. It's crazy. First time for me. All right, guys. So I'm back out. I've had numerous problems with the landslide trying to get these last couple runs in for this testing. But here we are again. Going to give it another shot. I think everything's, you know, all my wheels are tight this time. You know, I resoldered my wire, which I was having an issue with. And, you know, ready to roll. But, you know, with the rain and everything else, man, this area is just ridiculous right now. So, I mean, I'm going to do what I can with it, but it's just so overgrown. Oh, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, the BE6S should get through it a lot easier, and I'll see if I have enough daylight left to get to that. But I really got to get some of this M2C stuff done because they're trying to get this chassis played out if it's working, and so far it is. But I really want to give it a good crash test, and that's what I've been trying to do with this thing. I'm trying to get some hard landings, some hard bumper landings, hard front nose landings, and make sure that this chassis is holding up. So again, just to remind anybody, we are using the stock chassis and the stock dog bones. So I'm running out of daylight, and we'll go ahead and get set up. This stuff is thick. Something's not right. Still, I got no power with this thing. It's Ford. Oh. Man, what could it possibly be? What's going on here, Sly? You're killing me. Something just doesn't seem right. It's ever been since I had issue with this wire. Ooh. And I got it, look, already, that little bit. Those connections are way too hot. And I just don't know why. I wonder if I have a bad bearing on my motor. Yeah, I'm gonna melt this wire again. Wires are already hot, and I'm not even a couple seconds into this. See, I think it's like it wants to get that power. Boom, that's what I wanted. Stick it on the ground. Stick its butt in the ground. I'll see as much as I can do before these motor overheats on me. My wires start burning. If I can't get some bad landings. Good landings. Bad landings. Oh my God, this truck is lost in here. There's another rear end one. Now I got my T-bone on here, but that did not stop the brakes from last time, including my homemade mount, which I actually took off. So I no longer have my mount. So we're going to be testing this. Oh, came unplugged.